Welcome back. Today we're diving into a TOEFL listening conversation to help you master campus-based interactions and boost your score. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to myTOEFL for more expert strategies and practice sessions. Listen closely to this interaction between a student and a staff member. Pay attention to the specific request being made and the details of the service provided.
Hi, I'd like to get a student bus pass for the new semester.
Sure, we offer a monthly pass for $30 or a semester pass for $80. In turn,
The semester pass is a better deal. Can I use it on weekends too?
yes, it's valid for all city buses at any time.
Great. I have my student ID. Do I need a passport photo?
No, we will take your photo right here at the counter.
Man, hi. I'd like to get a student bus pass for the new semester. The man clearly states his objective by saying he wants to get a student bus pass. This sets the primary purpose of the visit and establishes the topic for the rest of the dialogue. Woman, sure. We offer a monthly pass for $30 or a semester pass for $80. The woman provides two specific options, mentioning a monthly pass and a semester pass. Notice the price difference, as these details are often the focus of follow-up questions. Man, the semester pass is a better deal. Can I use it on weekends too? The student evaluates the options and decides the semester pass is the better deal. He then asks a clarifying question about weekends to understand the limitations of the pass. Woman, yes, it's valid for all city buses at any time. The staff member confirms the pass is valid for all city buses. This at any time availability is a key detail that confirms the pass works beyond just school hours. Man, great. I have my student ID. Do I need a passport photo? The man checks the requirements, asking if he needs a passport photo. This shows he is prepared with his student ID but wants to avoid any missing documentation. Woman, no, we will take your photo right here at the counter. The woman clarifies that they take your photo on site. By mentioning it happens at the counter, she resolves the student's concern about bringing his own picture. Why does the man visit the office? This is a just-purpose question asking, why does the man visit the office? We need to identify the man's main goal stated at the very beginning of the talk. Now let's look at our options to find the correct answer. Let's look at option A, to buy a student bus pass. Option A is exactly what the man requested. He explicitly said he would like to get a student bus pass, which matches the phrase, buy a student bus pass perfectly. Now, let's check what option B suggests. To replace a lost ID card. Option B is incorrect because while the man mentions his student ID, he says he already has it, not that he needs to replace it. Here is option C. Let's see if it fits the dialogue. To ask for city directions. Option C is a distractor. Even though city buses are mentioned, the man never asks for directions to anywhere in the city. Finally, let's evaluate option D. To apply for a driver's job. Option D is completely unrelated. The conversation is about a bus pass for a student, not a driver's job application. Therefore, the best answer is option A, because the man's opening statement clearly defines his purpose for being there. What is true about the semester bus pass? This detailed question asks, what is true about the specific semester bus pass? We need to recall the specific features the woman described. Now, let's look at our options to find the correct answer. Let's look at option A. It costs $30 total. Option A is incorrect because $30 is the price for the monthly pass, whereas the semester pass costs $80. Now, let's check what option B suggests. It is valid on weekends. Option B is correct because the woman confirmed it is valid for all city buses and specifically answered yes when the man asked about weekends. And here's option C. Let's see if it fits the dialogue. It only works during classes. Option C is a trap. The woman said it works at any time, which contradicts the idea that it only works during classes. Finally, let's evaluate option D. It requires a passport photo. Option D is wrong because the woman told the man they would take your photo there, meaning a passport photo is not required. The correct choice is option B, since the woman explicitly stated the pass could be used at any time, including non-school days. Always identify the student's initial problem and listen closely to how the campus staff responds. Mastering these specific details about prices and availability will help you tackle detailed questions with confidence.